Well, a really great day to be here at Taronga Western Plains Zoo with the brand new wildlife hospital being constructed behind me. I'm here with the zoo director, Steve Hink. Steve, it's great to see it moving along. It's massive.
It's huge, it's huge. This is an incredible project. I often describe this as a legacy project for the zoo, and I think, in 10, 20 years down the track, this is still going to be a world-leading facility, so we're really excited to see it take shape.
It's hard to go through every single thing that's in there, but some of the important things I think are the fact that you'll be taking stuff that's normally behind the scenes and bringing it to the front of house.
Yeah, I think that's the theme. That's really what we're trying to do. So much of our conservation science and our vet science happens where the public don't get to see it. Yet it's some of the most interesting stuff that we do, and it's the reason why zoos exist. So the ability to bring that from behind the scenes and put it on display and have our guests come through and see what our vets do and see what our research scientists do, for me, this will really become the beating heart of the zoo experience, so really excited.
We've had a bit of a tour through, and it's hard to see, tell what everything will look like, but you've got everything from, basic office spaces to different labs, different surgical applications in here, and then the back of house where there are stables and holding pens and that sort of thing. I mean, can you actually visualise how this is going to be when it's up and running?
I've got a vision in my mind, but like so many projects, what you think and then what you see, quite often it blows your mind. I think this will be no different. But what we're trying to construct is something that's a really versatile and multi-purpose facility, yet within that, it still captures some really specific outcomes. So an example of that is the flight aviary for raptor rehab. So for eagles, hawks, these types of things that really need to be able to fly very well before we can release them into the wild. We'll have a 25-metre long flight aviary just to prove their fitness before we re-release them. So things like that are really specific. And then some of the other holding yards you talk about that are more generic for a variety of animals. And of course our surgery space and our treatment space for the animals, it's got a lot of really special equipment in there. And even if there's not a particular procedure happening, just seeing that equipment I think will blow people's minds.
But the procedures will be amazing. I mean, there's massive windows there to actually give that insight. As you're coming through, you'll be able to sit. It'll be like a little mini theatre.
Yeah, it will be, and what we're hoping is that people will be able to come along and will be able to see our vets in action. The work they do is amazing, and it really is very interesting and very unique. You don't get to see the root canal on a lion happen too often, but things like that will be on display here at the zoo. So I think that just will give another layer to the experience. You don't just get to see the animals in their natural environments, but you also get to see the way that we take care of them.
Obviously, part of this is all about getting the building itself done. David Payne and his team have done a great job. Grant, so you're constantly on him to make sure we're on time. Mid this year?
Yeah, mid this year. We've had some challenges with the rain, as you would appreciate, and of course, like so many building projects, there's been difficulties with supply chains and all sorts of things which everyone's experienced, but the team at David Payne have done an incredible job. We're really thrilled to work with them. Their professionalism is second to none, and they're still on track to deliver this by the middle of the year, so that's a great effort.
Mate, looking forward to toasting a bottle of champagne or something when we finally open this. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, why wait till we open?
It's a great day here. $14 million investment from the New South Wales government. The new wildlife hospital getting there. Mid this year we'll be having a finished product and can hardly wait. Well done to the entire team.